Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to the Inkadinkado stamping series that I am doing here. Today we will not be using any of the gear stamps. We will be using a regular wood block Inkadinkado stamp. And we're going to be using this beautiful, pretty little butterfly flower creation that Inkadinkado has put together for us. So what inspired me to create or use with this one is someone in the Facebook group I am a part of likes receiving mail. She hasn't received any mail. Whatever she's ordered recently, she hasn't been getting anything. So I wrote and told her, I said I make simple cards, and I would love to send you a simple card. If you're okay with that, let me know. So this is the card I created for her, and you all know that I like easy peasy. And this is definitely easy peasy. I just took two different color inks, stamped it up on a sheet of paper, stamped Dream Big, sprinkled some glitter on it because I felt that it was plain, just with nothing on it, like that was plain. And I can't find my sequins, so glitter it is, even though I'm not a huge fan of glitter. And then on the inside, I took some random stamps, the same stamp I showed you in another video, and stamped out these butterflies in different colors. And I love this. Too much of a good thing can be wonderful. And it looks like it wasn't supposed to stamp out like this. And the B and the G was not. And wonderful was designed like this. But I think it looks overall really good. I took a pencil and a pair of scissors, and I roughed up the edges a little, distressed the edges some, and distressed the edges along all of the cards. You really can't tell that much, but I did distress it. And then here's another one that I created. Just something different, me and washi. And I left this on the inside because I thought that would be a little cute, simple to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and create a card together. And I am going to be using a sheet of paper from the Pound of Paper Pad. From Cardstock Warehouse. If you have a a Tuesday morning near you, then you've probably seen this before. We're going to just use this sheet of paper. It is a 4x6, which is really good for that. And then I am going to get the stamp, which is a beautiful stamp. Very, very pretty stamp. And it stamps out very nice and clean. And we're going to take this red geranium and ink up the stamp, and we're going to go ahead and make this fun little card, something quick and simple to make for your friends, family. If you have to go to a birthday party and you forget to stop by a store and get something, and you are a crafter, you can always run up to your craft space and make a card, or you can have a few stamped out on hand. Whatever you like to do. And I'm going to, I'm just stamping off camera. I don't think you really need to see me, inking off camera. You don't need to see me do that. If you do, please leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will be sure to do that on the next video when I have a large stamp. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to stamp it like this in the top corner over here. And then I'm going to come down, and then just like that, I'm going to turn it this way. And as you can tell, with each generation of stamping, it gets lighter and lighter and lighter. I'm going to wipe off this red geranium, and I'm going to stamp it with another color, and we will go ahead and put this card together. This time around, we're going to be using Forgive Me Not, and it's a very, very, very pretty blue color ink. And I'm just going to go straight for the middle. And again, I'm going to create generational stamping. This almost looks like I did a boo-boo, right? Look. I was almost right on top, which is really, really pretty. Maybe I'll try to do that on another stamp Not this one, because it's so intricate. Well, not very intricate, but it has a lot of detailing for inking and stamping. So I want to make sure I do something fairly simple so I don't mess up myself. Now what I want to do is, because I've been wanting to use some texture paper for a little while. I like the way the paper feels when I cut it and when I rub my fingers over it. So I guess I've been obsessing with it. It's just plain color, yellow. And yellow, you know, yellow. I am fond of yellow, although it's not my favorite color. I'm very fond of it. And we're going to be pulling out this piece right here. And so what I want to do, I'm going to cut this down, and I'm going to cut this down because I'm going to put it on top just like that, and then put it on a sheet of paper, on this craft paper right here. I think those colors go well together. And then I was contemplating whether or not I want to stamp in a sentiment, and I don't know yet. Because, you know, I like to leave the cards blank, and this is very simple, but also I'm going to get something else just before I put it all on together. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down to side, and then we'll put the card together. Okay, so I wanted to use something else besides washi and glitter. So I'm going to take this baker's twine, and we are going to attempt to wrap it. So I'm just starting over here. It doesn't have to be neat. Alright. So that is great. I'll make sure it's flat. And all I'm going to do now is tie this in a knot. Over here. And I am going to take some tape and tape it down so that it doesn't fly away. And I like this. It's still a very simple design. And now I'm going to take out the scissors, the stapler, and staple it. Because I haven't tried that in any of my projects. So I'm using this right here. And I got this a while back. And I never used it, but I thought it was really cool. And then I was having a conversation with Christy, and she told me that it's regular staples. Here I was thinking I was getting something fancy, and it's just regular staples with color on them, basically. So, yep. I guess that's good, because I would be upset. You know, sometimes when you, well, especially but sometimes when you go out and buy things and then they discontinue it or they don't make it anymore, it's hard to find the actual item that's needed. And of course we're going to use this blue, because why not, right? And let me go ahead and get that set up, and then we'll continue. Okay, so what I did was I went ahead and stapled this down right here, not for any other reason besides decorative measure, because I hadn't done that before. And this is how it looks on the back. I think that's very cute. And now I'm going to go ahead and apply some real adhesive on the white piece as well as the yellow, so it doesn't come apart, because staples sometimes come apart, right? And I really wish I had my tear tape nearby. I thought I had grabbed some when I was on the other side of the room, but apparently I didn't. You know, I have a bad memory. I tell a lot of people that, but I think that it's getting a lot worse. Like, honestly, here we go. I think it's getting a lot worse. Like, maybe it's just forgetfulness, not like bad memory. Because I lost my scissors, and then I remember where I put them, and then when I went to look for them, I was like, yeah, that's where you put them, right? You know, because who doesn't talk to themselves? Anyway, I'm using this double-sided 1/8 of an inch tear tape, I'm just using that because I don't have to worry about cutting it. Cutting the tape down. This can be a bit awkward, so if you do have this, you know, you can go ahead and apply your tape first, and then since it was just decorative, and then staple it down to reinforce it versus staple then tape, because it's a little bit backwards now. And I really want to do 4 corners, but I think leaving some of the, you know, just putting it on one side is going to make it look really cute. And then, you know, this is not going to be held down by anything. So hopefully whoever gets this doesn't play with it too much. And I am going to fuss with this off camera, and I'll be back. Alright, so now we're just going to apply this on here like that. Varnish it down. And we're done. Isn't that cool? Like a very cool card. And I wish I was thinking this would be good with a sentiment right there, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't have any skinny sentiments. So let's just go quickly over what we have done together. We took a stamp, an Inkadinko stamp, this really pretty stamp right here. Stamped it out in 2 different colors, Forget Me Not and Red Geranium. Put it on another. I love this texture. Like, this is so cool. Like, I like this. I'm trying to experiment with different textures and things like that. Just because I haven't, as you all know, I am fairly new to this crafting, paper crafting stuff. So I'm enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying my growth as well. Different than when I first started making videos and crafting. So I want to say thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this Inkadinkado stamp series. That's nothing like the gears, right? Nothing at all. But I enjoyed it, so hopefully you enjoyed it as well. Thank you all for watching. Happy crafting.